Alright guys, we're doing some fishing on the Pamlico Sound today. Surface-based stuff, chasing schools of bait. Got my first school of bait right here. That's bunker or menhaden pogies. And we're going to throw some corks at them and all sorts of stuff to see what kind of fish we could pull off of them. There's the first one. Charging me this way. Oh my goodness. These are... Yeah, it's good. Gotta check that drag. Got some fish under me. All right, that's my first bite. Ooh. Nice. It's really a beautiful place to fish. Oh, these schools are getting bombed today. Nice. Right. It's a big fish, man. Okay, come on. Nice, man. What a beauty. So beautiful. All right, man. It's red drum right there. And it's a monster. Right? Oh, slipped there. Comes about. It's a big drum, man. High 40-inch class. Just show you him quick. It's a big fish right there. But it water's a little warm. It's not as warm as it is in the summertime, so I want to be kind of quick, but not really spend too much time with them. That was awesome. That's the screen right now. Cool. Okay. So these are the big red drum, right? This right here is a, oh my gosh, he bent out that drum bent out that last that wire on this thing. This is a popping cork. It's called a blabbermouth. Just makes a lot of noise that attracts drum. Take my paddle tail. This is Eye Strike fishing jig head. This is one of their new ones. It's got a real sturdy hook. I try to land these fish in under like 3-4 minutes. probably as much heat as I could give them on a kayak, just so they release quicker. I don't have problems with them dying or floating up, but I've heard of other people having problems, so I'm just trying to use the appropriate tackle. Yes, that looks like that school's getting worked right now. Let me get over to them. I'm just hopping along pods here. So first one pod had bluefish only. It seemed like that last one gave up one red. I'm sure I kind of spooked whatever reds were with him. Let's see if the next school's got anything here. Oh gosh, there he is. Did he just eat the cork? Oh my gosh, I got so many fish under me, guys. So many, so many, so many. Oh my gosh, they're right under me. There he is. Should have seen what my drag setting was like here. Oh gosh. I kind of just grabbed the rod and didn't mess with it much. If he stops running, I get to see. I don't want to start messing with the drag too much while he's running. If he's pulling the kayak, it's probably right. I literally missed one bite on the cork there. I think he ate the cork, and I looked down at my sonar. It was railed with fish. Yeah, that's about as tight as we should go with that hook. It's not a bad hook, but my spidey senses tell me to not go too tight on that one. Probably a group of half a dozen fish there in that pod. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yikes, these fish are powerful. Suppose I underestimate them. Oh man, this is the rod I was using for those juvenile Goliath groupers in the Everglades. Okay, that was straight jig. All right, thanks, pal. That was awesome. It's a red drum. That hook held up too. I was wondering how those Berkeley hooks are gonna do. I put some pressure on that thing. All right, let me just show you them real quick. Beautiful red drum there. Okay. Give him a quick plunge. Let's go, baby. Like I said, I missed one. I think it ate the cork, but second go, I got him on the jig. as I pulled probably the whole little wolf pack of those reds off. And these reds hang out on the edges of these schools. So, and I think they probably hop around each school of bait. So 4 or 5 will be on one school, they'll eat a few, and then they'll move on to another one. That's how I think this works. These fish have kind of like a semi-pelagic striper behavior. And it's like you could almost tell there's something going on with a school of bait. Like you just see it's acting different. So really the purpose of the cork is it's just kind of an attractant. That's all it really does, in my opinion. It kind of attracts the fish in versus doing much else. So that makes your bait stand out a little bit more. And then kind of whatever lure you have on is going to be the one that, you know, as long as it's got decent action, it'll get hit. All right, these guys don't look happy to me. There it is. That other school, was nothing on there. This one, you just got that ripply water, you know. All right, let's get them. Not taking me more than 5 minutes to land any of these fish either. So, just trying to be real quick with them. Keeping them in the water. I lost my other pliers. I don't know, they must have flown out of my kayak when I was driving. Okay. All right, super quick here. Let me just show you this guy. That's probably gonna be the biggest of this trip. Beautiful red drum right there. All right, pal. They're kind of hard to handle here. Oh, I got reds right under me. I got reds right under me, guys. For sure. Let's see if I can get one to eat. I did. Let's see. I gotta reel up that cork. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta reel in that cork, man. All right, we did it. So I was casting the cork on that school, and I just saw a couple marks under the kayak. There you go, just drop the jig down and boom, fish on. It's that simple sometimes. Jeez. Almost got him, almost got him. Nice drum. Heck yeah. Hear him drumming. Super quick. Check out that beast. It's a healthy one. All right, pal. Peace. I got a fish here? I do. Dang. You go. You go, drum. My bait. That's awesome. I don't know, maybe the last one, the cork wrapped up on the fish and there was some braided line issue. I don't know. It was a little mysterious. I did feel something really off, that the line wasn't tight like it needed to be throughout the fight, so who knows. Pulling me around a little bit. This is a pretty one. Trying to do under my kayak there, man. Okay. I like the ones with lots of spots. Those are the prettier ones. fish has got some cool patterns, man. All right, let me get him out of here. Beautiful. Beautiful big drums. Okay. Man, they seem to be doing pretty well. Usually when their dorsal fins are up like that, they're not as stressed out. So I've heard. This is all anecdotal. But I lost my last jig head. This is one of the more normal duty eye strike ones. Okay. It's pretty funny. It's like, it seems like on these schools of bait, it's like 10-inch bluefish and mid 40-inch plus drum. It's like a bunch of fish on the edge of that school. They weren't on the surface. We're just like down suspended. Look like 3-4 fish. Guessing all big. One on. Oh, I lost him. That sucked. Where did he turn? Oh, yeah, I lost him. Dang. These fish are getting worked right here. See how the school's all like, it's all fluttery. I mean, it's pushed up to the surface. Could just be little blues doing that, don't forget. But usually you see that. Something there. Oh. I don't like when they do that. That's how they tangle themselves. Oh, 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 oh. He's tangled up. I can feel him. Oh, dang it. That's gonna break off. I know it. I know it. Maybe not, but I don't like that one bit when it gets tangled. Maybe I'll survive. No, I thought I was tangled up. Guess not. Easy, easy. Hook it deep? I don't hook drum deep very often. There we go. I see the hook. Okay. Slightly smaller than the other ones, actually. This one's probably like a 43 or 44, something like that. All right. Oh, oh, oh. Get my pliers ready. Take it from there. We're gonna put these things there. Big old drums. Yep, that's a big one. Oh. Tackle's holding up just fine, minus the one we broke off. Yeah, who knows? There's a lot of hardware. What could have screwed up on me there? One of these days I want to try to do this on just like heavy crankbaits. I'm curious if you can land those fish on those. Is that hook okay? Yeah, wasn't sure. The first hook I had was definitely the one I don't have to worry about. This one I gotta be kind of careful. This can open up if I put too much pressure, but on a kayak I should be okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's see, get another bite here. Try to find another school or two out here. I'm trying to find one that's I could visually see is like a school of fish that's definitely pushing bait up to the surface. A couple of them definitely were. Just cruise a little bit, see if we see anything else here. It's truly amazing how much of fishing is stopping and listening. I'm not seeing anything else as I go further east, so I don't know if this tide line is the end of the road for the bait, but I'm not seeing anything east of me. Yeah, I think it's quiet enough. So I see some out there. Let me go check out this pod out here, a little deeper. I think one of the guys at my tackle shop recommended. So a lot of people like these corks, but they come with regular barrel swivels. I swap them out to these ball bearings because you cast and this thing twirls a whole bunch. You'll have a lot less line twist, and it makes a huge difference. But I think it does give me another weak point where opportunity to tangle and lose a fish at the same time. So it's like a, yeah, I don't know about that extra hardware. I'm using good quality split rings and ball bearing swivels, but something happened on one of those fish that caused me to tangle up and I believe lose them. It's almost like they're on the surface and happy versus being agitated now. It's like two types of menhaden behaviors, right? Checking my watch. It's like I'm moving fast. This thing's pulling me over about 3 miles an hour, so it's got some speed. Set up right here is a Pen Clash. I had it in the box. It's a 4,000. It's got 40-pound Berkeley X9. That's the Jigging World Nexus. Great little rod. One of their heavier rods that they make. It's 9 o'clock. Figure in an hour that wind's gonna kick up pretty good probably. I'd be surprised if this bite lasts past 9 usually, but you never know. Old drum. Fall fishing at its finest, right here. Do love a good fall run. Might have said it earlier, these fish are typically around all summer, but They just do a little better when that water drops into the mid 70s or around there, at least in terms of fishing for them. I just do this once a year, really. It's kind of fun, something different. The first one with still spawning, I guess. Maybe a couple still spawn this time of year. Not sure. Let's see if he goes. It's an awesome fish, huh? It sure seems like every strain of drum has its own kind of behavior. Yeah, they don't seem to do what the ones further south do. And they don't seem to have the same behavior the Chesapeake Bay ones do. That holds true with a lot of fish, like stripers, for example. They'll act differently based on, you know, their genetic structures. The Hudson River fish, the Chesapeake fish are very pelagic when they're out in the ocean. So they're all kind of different. And these drum primarily feed on menhaden, is my guess. Bunker, pogies. Got fish with many names. So it's actually, what's kind of funny is, as I'm cruising from pod to pod of these schools of bait, I am marking these fish, but man, they're just moving constantly. So you can't even get like a shot on them. Yeah, that wind's starting to kick, guys. I'm gonna be wrapping this one up real soon. But I got one school of bait here that looks like it's getting pushed around. Yeah, it's definitely getting churned up. He's on there. Is that a bluefish? No, he's charging me. Get ready. Oh, did I drop him? No, he's just doing donuts. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Which way do you want to go, pal? It's definitely a smaller one. I mean, relatively speaking. You get some mid 30 inches at times. And yeah, in case you didn't know, red drum are pretty tough fish, as long as the water is not too hot. Wouldn't say they're catfish tough, but they're definitely tougher than fish like striped bass, in my opinion, in terms of how resilient they are and how good they are. Okay, thanks, pal. Oh, yeah, it's nice. And you can check the video's description for links to everything we used. I'm not gonna beat you over the head with what I'm using because I don't want to be too shameless in product promotion. I'm fishing my own product here, but if you're interested, check out that video's description for that, for these paddle tails. Okay. I used chartreuse in like a natural forage color, like an olive silver. All right, let's see if we can stay with this one school. This one school looks like it might have a couple fish on it. What we got here? Is that a bluefish? Oh, there you go. Oh, that's the bait these guys are eating. Old menhaden. Most important fish in the ocean. One of the most important fish in the ocean. I don't know if this procure is necessary, but for me, it's already a good placebo. I feel comfortable knowing I've got some scent on there. Oh, bluefish. No. Seeing more bluefish now that it's turning into midday, less reds. We'll see, maybe we get one more here. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. There's still some bait around. Some boats went by, but the wind is kicking pretty good. Somewhat not insane wind conditions for the most part, and it's already 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching, everybody. Being able to do this, I'm super grateful, you know, to get to experience stuff like this. Beautiful place. Check the video's description links, everything we used. There's also some spam bots going around. Don't give any information. I'm not doing any more giveaways or any of that stuff. So, you know, try not to get fished. The other kind of fishing, right? If I had more time or I was more familiar with this fishery, maybe I would have tried topwater and just kind of goofed around and switched it up. But based on the fact I've really only do this big red drum trip once a year, it's a little far from my house. I just kind of do with what I think should work or what's a proven method, you know what I'm saying? So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch up with you on the next video.